All right, today we're going to dig into something really cool. What happens when you smash together the world of digital marketing with the incredible power of artificial intelligence? We're going to break down a course that claims to do exactly that and see what it tells us about where this entire industry is headed. So, this is the big question, right? It's on every marketer's mind. The old playbook? Forget about it. It's being completely rewritten as we speak. The tools we use, the strategies we deploy, the sheer speed of it all, everything is changing. And the engine behind that change? It's AI. So the real question is, how do you make sure you don't get left in the dust? Okay, so let's start with section 1, marketing in the AI era. This is the new landscape we're all trying to figure out. And this really gets to the heart of it for anyone in the game today. It's just not enough to be a specialist in one little area anymore. The new goal, the real goal, is to master this whole toolbox of strategies. We're talking SEO, social media, automation, and then use the power of AI to supercharge all of it for real, measurable growth. All right, section 2, the course defined. So what exactly is this thing we're looking at? Let's check out its mission. Okay, so here's the official definition. It's all about teaching modern strategies with AI, SEO, social media, all the good stuff. But honestly, the most important part is that little phrase at the end, to grow businesses effectively. See, the focus here isn't just on fancy theory or buzzwords, it's all about getting real-world results you can actually measure. And get this, the timeline to learn all these skills? Just 10 weeks. That's it. It's designed to be this intense, focused sprint that can totally transform a marketer's abilities in a surprisingly short amount of time. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Section 3, inside the curriculum. So what are you actually going to be learning in those 10 weeks? Well, it all starts with the foundation. You gotta have a solid base, right? This first part is all about getting noticed online. You've got SEO, search engine optimization, which is basically the art of getting free traffic from places like Google. Then there's SEO, search engine marketing, and paid ads, which is where you strategically buy that traffic. One's a long game, the other's a quick hit, and you absolutely need to know how to do both. But just getting people to your door isn't enough. The next part, and it's probably the harder part, is actually keeping their attention. This is where your engagement strategies are key. We're talking about building a smart content plan that people actually find useful, pushing it out on social media, and then using email automation to build a direct line of communication. It's about shifting from just yelling a message out to actually starting a conversation. And this is where modern marketing gets really, really powerful. It's not good enough to just launch a campaign and, hope it works. You have to measure everything, analyze it, and make it better. That means diving deep into Google Analytics, using AI tools to spot patterns a human would never see, and becoming obsessed with improving your conversion rates. It's this constant cycle of feedback that makes every campaign you run smarter than the one before it. All right, moving on. Section 4, is this course for you? So who is this actually for? Let's break it down. So the course is really aimed at 3 main groups of people. First, business owners, the ones who are ultimately responsible for growth. Second, marketing professionals who have to stay ahead of the curve or risk becoming irrelevant. And third, content creators who are looking to make the biggest possible impact with their work. They're all different, but they're all after the same thing: results. This slide really sums up the whole transformation, doesn't it? What's amazing is how simple the starting point is. You just need to know your way around social media and be a decent communicator. But look at the end goal. It's about becoming a pro who can confidently walk in and handle real industry projects right from the get-go. That's a huge leap. Okay, our final section, number 5, the professional outcome. So after those 10 weeks, what's the end goal? Where are you supposed to land? And here it is, the ultimate promise stated loud and clear. It's not just about learning stuff, it's about gaining the skills you can actually use, and, maybe just as important, the confidence to walk into any project and start delivering value right away. That is a seriously powerful promise. Which brings us to one last question to chew on. Once you've mastered all this stuff, from search engine strategy all the way to AI-powered analytics, once you have that professional confidence, what would you do with it? What's the very first project you'd build? That's something to think about.